Salut, moi c'est Géraldine, j'habite à Grenoble, mais je viens de région parisienne à la base. Dans la vie, j'ai ma boîte, j'enseigne le français à des anglophones, tu vois. Genre le français parlé du quotidien et la culture en général. Sinon, je fais du piano et plein d'autres trucs ici et là. Enfin, voilà quoi. Did you catch all of that? Because that's how I would actually introduce myself to someone at a friend's dinner party. Not Bonjour, je m'appelle Géraldine, j'habite à Grenoble. That's textbook French. Nobody really talks like that. You can use it, yes, but that's not what you will hear when a French person tries to start a conversation with you. If you spent months on apps or in classes but still feel completely lost the second a native speaker opens their mouth, it's because you've been learning a version of French that doesn't exist in the wild. Today we're going to fix that, and by the end of this video you'll have said over 15 real French phrases which people actually use when they meet someone. All you have to do is repeat after me. That's it. The only rule is say it out loud. Not in your head, out loud, with me. People seriously underestimate how much our mouth needs actual practice, just as much as your brain. C'est parti. I know you know the basics, like giving your name, talking about your job, or saying where you're from. You might have learned that years or even decades ago, but let's see what French people actually use for this kind of basic introduction. Let's start with Je m'appelle Géraldine. My name is Géraldine. Je m'appelle Géraldine. Okay, that's the standard beginner phrase in textbook French. Well, if you say that, French people will understand you perfectly well, but it sounds a bit stilted, a bit too formal, a bit like you only completed chapter 2 of your French manual. What sounds more natural could be something like Moi c'est Géraldine. Moi c'est Géraldine. I am Géraldine. So repeat after me with your own name. Moi c'est, and you add your name. Moi c'est. Moi c'est. Now, to be honest, that's still a bit artificial. In real life, we would often simply say, Bonsoir, Géraldine, with a smile and a handshake. Or you can also not share your name at all, by the way. That's a cultural difference. We do think that American people, in particular, share their name too easily when making small talk. But that's a different conversation. Then, as a foreigner, you will probably want to mention where you're from. For instance, you probably learn things like J'habite en Pologne, I live in Poland. J'habite en Pologne. Je viens du Canada, I'm from Canada. Je viens du Canada. Je suis américaine, I'm American. These sentences are correct and useful, but a French person would pronounce them faster, cutting the je, for example. Je viens de Toulouse. Je viens de Toulouse, for I'm from Toulouse. Je viens de Toulouse. Je viens de Toulouse. Je suis breton. I'm from Brittany. Je suis breton. Je suis breton. Saying je suis instead of je suis is very common in fast-spoken French. Now, repeat after me and add in your own country and nationality. Je viens de. Je suis. Je viens de. Je suis. Lovely. You can also combine them, like j'habite à Grenoble, mais je viens de région parisienne à la base. I live in Grenoble, but I come from the Parisian area originally. Repeat after me. J'habite à Grenoble, mais je viens de région parisienne à la base. That's not easy. À la base is a common expression that you might not have seen in your French class. It means originally or to begin with. And it's a useful verbal tick that some French people use a lot.
À la base, j'ai même pas le temps pour ça.
Great. And now let's see how all this could come up in a real French conversation. Repeat after me. C'est quoi ton nom déjà? What's your name again? C'est quoi ton nom déjà? Moi, c'est, and then you add in your own answer. Okay? Moi, c'est. Moi, c'est. T'es d'où? Where are you from? T'es d'où? T'es d'où? Je viens de Grenoble. Je viens de, and then you add where you're from. Je viens de. Je viens de. Beautiful! You just introduced yourself in real French out loud, just like in real conversation. As you can see, everyday speech doesn't follow the correct grammar of written French. That's normal. But now you can make sense of these first questions and answer naturally. And if you stumbled over any of the answers, if your tongue tripped or your brain went blank for a second, this is completely normal as well. You might know these things intellectually, but learning comes from your whole body, your ears and your mouth. And that's why you need to really repeat all these examples out loud, even in front of your screen. And if this feels like a different French than the one you learned in school, you're not imagining it. That's the whole gap that I help my students close. I built a free quiz to show you where your ear is right now. 7 short audio bits of real French recorded by me at normal speed. You listen, you guess what was said, and at the end you get a personalized report showing you exactly which patterns trip you up and which ones you've already got. The link is right under this video. And c'est gratuit. Allez, let's continue. Next up, your job. Because after your name and where you're from, this is almost always what comes next. In textbook French, you probably learned Je suis professeur, I'm a teacher. Je travaille dans une banque, I work at a bank. Again, this is fine, it's really good. This is how we speak when we want to be understood very clearly or when we want to sound a little bit formal. But you might want to speak and understand the everyday spoken French versions as well. First, reuse your suis trick from earlier. Remember? Suis prof here. Suis prof, I'm a teacher. Suis graphiste, I'm a graphic designer. Suis graphiste. Suis à la retraite. Repeat after me with your own job. Suis. Now there's a very important word here. It's bosser. Bosser means to work. It's casual, it's everywhere, and it's probably absent from your textbooks. If you remember one single word from today's video, make it this one, bosser. Repeat after me. Je bosse dans une école. I work in a school. Je bosse dans une école. Je bosse à l'hôpital. I work at the hospital. Je bosse à l'hôpital. Je bosse pour une start-up. I'm working for a startup. Je bosse pour une startup. Good. Often you will need to talk about l'entreprise, the company. Except we don't use that term in a casual conversation. We would rather say une boîte. Literally, a box. Yes, repeat after me. Je suis DRH pour une boîte de nettoyage. I'm working in HR for a cleaning company. Je suis DRH pour une boîte de nettoyage. It wasn't easy, this one. J'ai créé ma propre boîte. I started my own business. J'ai créé ma propre boîte.
Ah bah moi je suis de Paris, je bosse dans une boîte de mode.
Now, when French people ask about your job, they won't say quelle est votre profession. That would sound very formal. Instead, they would say tu fais quoi dans la vie? What do you do for a living? Tu fais quoi dans la vie? So repeat after me, then answer with your own version. Tu fais quoi dans la vie? Tu fais quoi dans la vie? Dans la vie, je suis. And then you add your own job. Dans la vie, je suis. You can say retired, it's okay. Je bosse dans. Je bosse dans. Or, je suis something dans une boîte de, and you put the area. Je suis dans une boîte de. Good. Now the fun part, your hobbies. What you choose to do in your free time. There is no good word for hobby in French, so we'd simply ask t'as des hobbies? With a French accent. Do you have any hobby? T'as des hobbies? Or tu fais quoi de tes temps libres? What do you do with your free time? Tu fais quoi de tes temps libres? The answer often follows this basic structure. Je fais du or de la, and then you add the activity. Again, in fast speech, the je shrinks to nothing. Repeat after me. Je fais du foot. I play soccer. Je fais du foot. Je fais du foot. Je fais du piano. I play the piano. Je fais du piano. Je fais du crochet. I do crochet. Je fais du crochet. Je fais de la rando. I go on hikes. Je fais de la rando. Here, rando is a casual word for la randonnée, hiking. La randonnée. Now try with something that you like. Je fais du. Je fais du. Did you answer that? Fantastic.
Je fais de la méditation.
You can also say j'adore for I love. J'adore. Repeat after me. J'adore le jardinage. I love gardening. J'adore le jardinage. J'adore le jardinage. And if you want to, you can always add et plein d'autres trucs and a lot more stuff. Et plein d'autres trucs. Truc is a very common informal word for something or stuff. Repeat after me. Je fais du piano, de la rando et plein d'autres trucs. Je fais du piano, de la rando et plein d'autres trucs. You can use truc as much as you want. And if this is helpful, YouTube now has a button called hype right under the video. It's basically a mega like. So if you feel like I deserve one, you know what you have to do. Thank you very much, and let's move on. Okay, we've seen the basic building blocks for talking about yourself, but there is something missing here, and it's something that you'll probably won't see in French classes, and that's filler words. They are the real game changer, and they're not even slang. With just a few words here and there, you get to transform your French and sound way more confident. Repeat after me. Tu vois? For you see. Tu vois? Tu vois? Je bosse dans une école, tu vois, avec des ados. Je bosse dans une école, tu vois, avec des ados. Sinon. Sinon means otherwise or also. Sinon. Sinon. Je suis ingénieur à Grenoble. Sinon, je fais aussi de l'escalade et du tricot. Enfin, voilà quoi. Enfin, voilà quoi. And you know how it is. That's basically it. That's very useful when you're not sure about how to wrap up your discussion. Enfin, voilà quoi. Enfin, voilà quoi. Et puis, je fais de la rando, du vélo, enfin, voilà quoi. Et puis, je fais de la rando, du vélo, enfin, voilà quoi.
Enfin voilà quoi.
In spoken French conversation, there is always a ton of different filler words. By using them, you sound more relaxed. People will understand your point better, and they will know that you've been learning some French for real. Now, let's teach everything together. Imagine you're at a dinner party. Someone turns to you and it's your turn to say who you are. Repeat after me and add in your own information out loud. Salut, moi c'est, and you add your name. J'habite à, you add your city, mais je viens de, à la base. Dans la vie, je suis, you add your job, tu vois. Sinon, je fais du, you add your hobby, et plein d'autres trucs. Enfin, voilà quoi. Really, take the time to read it out loud for you. Say it twice, 3 times. It's okay if you stumble or if you're not perfect. That's the whole point. Do it now. Okay, can I trust that you did it out loud? I will. And that's it. You just introduce yourself in real spoken French, not just the way that a French textbook would. And you can apply what we've seen to all other conversations as well. If you want to go deeper, if you want to keep building this confidence with structured practice every single day, join my free newsletter. I send you weekly lessons with exactly the kind of real French we practiced today, along with a clear roadmap so you always know what to work on next. The link is right below the video. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments, introduce yourself in French. Use what you just practiced. Pick one phrase from this video or even one word and use it right now. Je suis retraité, or je fais de la rando, or bosser. Write it down right there. I read every single comment and I reply to as many as I can. Don't forget about the free quiz I made for you, remember? 7 questions, 7 gaps, 1 personality report straight to your inbox. The link is, again, right below this video. And if this video felt like the right pace for you, you will love the one where I'm breaking down a real French conversation, because that's where the real challenge is, right? Let's handle that together. À très vite!